we are back to reading Girl Taking Over, a Lois Lane story. The newest pick in the DC young adult graphic novel read-throughs. The section of DC which is known for, well, not quality. We're at part 2 now in the graphic novel, so let's see where this story is heading, shall we? I almost read it backwards first. Too much reading manga. Did I, Lois Lane, just volunteer myself to write this column for the youths, thereby finding a thoroughly unexpected different way to play? With all my experience, catapult directly into their journalism program and achieve daily planetness? Headily reinstating all crucial steps of my life plan? Good old over-narration. You know, that was one thing that I didn't have to worry so much when I was reading Shadow of the Batgirl, because she was mute. So it took her a while to even know how to speak. But now that we have a character that knows how to speak, she just won't shut the fuck up. This is what the whole comic has been like. Boxes and boxes of this self-congratulatory narration, and it's awful. I'm supposed to write a column for the youths. I pitched something about fun things to do around the city. I don't know any fun things. And I'm probably about to be fired by my devil-adjacent boss for not being good at my job. To be fair, if you didn't know what you were doing, why did you take up the responsibility? I thought if she was pushing herself forward, like, hey, you should give me the job, I am a youth, I know what to write about, then she would at least have some idea what to write about. Well, I gotta go. The theater company that's developing my one-woman show is having a little do tonight. Wait, can I come? Blushy blushy. I am Asian, yes, not your oh god, she's reciting it again. I'll find my story here where the youths are, apparently. I don't know if those are youths that you're gonna be finding there. Hey, Clevians. Clevians? A term of collective endearment. They wouldn't let me write comrades. Our artistic director, Dante Alexander, named the company The Cleave. He wanted this to be a place where we cleave from the mainstream culture. I think you are the mainstream culture, but okay, let's do it. Meeks, Kiki, friends, Little Miss Not the Mouse. Okay, can't spend all my life questioning the logic of this comic, can I? Lo, these are the ride-or-dies of the stage. Remy, Kala, and Blitz. We brainstorm, workshop, and commiserate? Okay? Oh god. This is not a man that I would be super excited to impress, but, you know. To each their own. Dear Mix, please remember, formality has no place in the theater. It's Dante. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on my piece. Remember, we were supposed to meet on Tuesday, then Thursday, then... I was just about to inspect the prop area backstage. Double check Henny's work. Feel free to follow, and we'll wrap on it. In order for your message to hit Mix, I really need you to dig into the pain inherent in your very existence. Make the audience experience it with you. Sometimes women of color are seen as, I don't know, pain and trauma and nothing else. It can be flattening. Oh, based? I don't know. I don't know about that. It fetishizes our trauma, in a way? Then you must show the audience their hypocrisy. The bit about the Orientalist construct. You can defo play that up. Give them a visual. You present as the lotus blossom while undercutting the lotus blossom. That's powerful. Try the kimono with nothing else underneath. Tantalize the audience. Mister, are you trying to seduce me? Then hit them with your trauma. What do you think you're doing? Is this the way you usually give notes, Mr. Alexander? Because that sounded very... Hey, Lo. Sorry, I'm almost ready. You know, you wanted to go to that cool gastropub next door? Maybe I can catch you after your meeting and we can discuss. I think you've got enough for now, Mix. Lots to chew on. Okay. Thanks for nothing, Lo. And then she runs out. So you think this might be a cool spot to write about for the youth? There may be some other interesting things happening here as well. Oh hey, it's the Ride or Die Squad. This is my friend Jasmine. I love it. You could totally build a show around the silent scream. A cathartic response to toxicity in all its forms. We should ditch that Dante as a collaborative show, you too, Lo. And then Dante's there. No, we can't interrupt. Miki just showed up and may be about to finally get her dang notes. And then she runs away crying from Dante as he, like, walks away with some bitch. And then we're over here, and she looks at the... I don't know. Oh man, I hate this bathroom so much. Why is the toilet so high? What happened to this toilet? Who hurt you, toilet? There's only two options. Either float above everything on the ground or sit on the floor practically. Miki, what was that? Why is he? Are you okay? Obviously no. I just wanted to get his notes, the rest of them. But then he said the show wasn't ready, would never be ready, was fatally flawed. Well, start your own show. I mean, your friends are already thinking about branching off from this guy anyway. None of your Ride or Die Squad has been able to get their work staged either. It sounds like he strings them along and then rejects their show at the last minute after millions of drafts and literally years of work. It's almost like he does nothing. Do these numbers mean anything to you? Dante scribbled this on his receipt, and maybe it's a clue about whatever he's doing. You don't know anything about anything. Stop. Stop trying to make me your story. We're not even friends. Could Miki take her show to a different theater company or something? It sounds so cool. Yeah, keep on saying that it sounds cool. Maybe that'll convince them. But why is Dante giving all these notes if he's just gonna reject every single show in the end? I did some research last night, and it seems like the only shows that actually make it to the Cleave stage are his. What do the numbers mean? Dante scribbled this on the back of his receipt and then didn't keep it. Is it an equation, a password, the code to a safe in some glamorous international location that will require us to don very elaborate disguises for our heists? It's latitude and longitude. What? Whoosh. This fucking guy who's not even looking at it. You are so far away from seeing what is in their notebook, it's crazy. The numbers, their latitude and longitude coordinates here in National City. Why he would ever write down the latitude and longitude of a location instead of just writing the address, and then also why didn't he keep the receipt if he needs to know that address? Who needs logic? We're in DCYA territory, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had more data on this particular location, but I haven't found anything so far. Let's fix that. Can you take us there? Okay, now we're here. She brought her roommate along. Are we about to join a cult? It's a theater? Again, with the cult question, because I am not about that. This feels like one of those rich people experienced, where privileged weirdos pay bunches of money to, like, eat human meat or something. Just stick together and don't let anybody give you a stress test. Oh god. Is it actually a cult? Friends, what you are about to experience in our intimate, top-secret underground theater space is very much a work in progress. I am Asian. No. 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 I don't want this to be the plot. Can we bring it back? I want to hear about the evil white guy taking over the corporation. Can we back reel it a little bit? I mean, I think I know what's going on. He's stealing their shows to perform them somewhere else. That's so stupid because he's not Asian. You're what now? Yes, my skin is white, but my soul is... Yeah, he's stealing her. Yeah. My soul is not your fortune cookie. I am not your Orientalist construct. What the hell? Seriously though, this doesn't make any sense. Oh god, is this supposed to be meta? Is the writer saying that her stories that she like submits gets published under like some other white guy's name instead of hers? Is this like some paranoia here? I don't know, but this plot doesn't make any sense, and the only way I can make sense of it is if Sarah has some real-world experience with something similar happening, or she believes something similar happened to her, because this is just too ridiculous that a white man would take a one-person show routine about being Asian, despite not being Asian himself. This is ridiculous. But who better to deliver this message than me, straight, cis, white, and male? This is bad. This is so ridiculous. Alright, whatever. And then they murder him. They just straight up assault this dude. Ow, what was that? Run! It's fun to hurt people and run away. Why didn't you just stand up and say something? I'm sure he would have been embarrassed or at least humiliated, and then the audience would know what was going on. Why did you resort to violence instead of just revealing the truth and saying, hey, he stole this routine from me? Obviously, a white man didn't write a routine about being Asian. I also find it somewhat ironic that through Sarah's story, she's telling a story about a white man pretending to be Asian for clout, I guess. Yet we are literally reading a story right now where Lois Lane was race swapped to Asian for clout. I don't know if it is actually self-aware. They seem to be implying that only white men would do this. And it would never happen the other way around, even though the comic's whole existence is an example of it happening the other way around. Anyway, they run away, they're laughing, they're having fun, yay! I can't believe that privileged bag of egomaniacal lies straight up stole from me. And I bet he's doing this to your ride or dies too. That's why no one's show has ever been produced. In real life, in all likelihood, the reason why something is probably not produced is because it's just not very good and it can't be salvaged. But sure, let's play into this fantasy that the only reason why your writing would ever get rejected is because it's being stolen by an evil white man. Sure, let's play into that. I'm sorry, Miki. I know we don't really know each other anymore, but I do know how much your work means to you. Write your story, okay? Oh, but that's not why Lo, I know, it's okay. You need to write this one. Expose. We could have just, exposed him that night instead of assaulting him. But no, write it in a newspaper. That's much better. Let the badass reporting all-nighter begin. You know what's gonna happen, right? She's gonna submit this story to the evil white man, and then he's gonna reject it. I know it's happening. I know it's happening. Come on. Program restart.